Breaking news at 11. Dozens of police cruisers lining up to honor two El Monte police officers killed in a violent gun battle while responding to a report of a stabbing at a motel. The suspect also shot and killed. Tonight we're learning new details from detectives at the massive crime scene. But we begin with Eyewitness News reporter Christian Cordero live at LA County USC Medical Center, where grieving families and officers are gathering tonight. Christian.
Mark, the grief, of course, blankets over families, but also the law enforcement communities and the city of El Monte. This is the route where we expect police will soon travel alongside the two fallen officers as their bodies get closer to going home. Tonight, El Monte police officers are trying to figure out how to lay two colleagues to rest. They will get no rest after a call of a possible stabbing turned into a bloody gun battle, and now an investigation set to last well past dawn.
One of the officers was a veteran police officer, at least 22 years on the job, and the other officer was newer, less than a year on the job.
The call that would be their last sent them to the Siesta Inn in El Monte, where blood and bullets now line a doorframe. El Monte police says the two officers confronted the suspect and a person believed to be his girlfriend. It somehow escalated to a shooting, first at the hotel, then in the parking lot outside of it. Moments later, our crew saw a gun at that scene with shell casings surrounding it, scattered in the street and across it. A white sheet covers the body of that suspect killed.
There may have been witnesses at the scene that investigators or the witnesses were waiting to speak to the investigators.
This man, Arthur Kingsbury, told us he heard the commotion first and then he saw it.
As soon as they pulled up right here past the motel, instantly shots were fired. Heard about 5 shots.
The two El Monte police officers were taken to the LA County USC Medical Center, where they died. Outside, one of the ambulances is roped off as part of the investigation, while the people around it console.
The men and women of El Monte Police Department, as well as the community of El Monte, is grieving. I've heard that the only way to take the sting out of death is to take the love out of life. And believe me, they were loved. These two men were loved. They were good men.
There is a lot more that we expect to learn about this investigation, including who this suspect was and what all led up to that shooting. The first thing we will wait for, though, is for this procession to begin. We're live near LA County USC Medical Center. I'm Christian Cordero, ABC7 Eyewitness News.
Christian, thank you. Let's go up above now to Air 7 HD as that procession does appear to be getting underway for those two El Monte police officers killed tonight in that shootout. Chris Christie, live in Air 7 HD over that line of law enforcement vehicles just blocks from where the motel where those officers were killed. Chris?
That's right, Mark. An incredible display here in front of the El Monte Police Department. You're looking live at Valley Boulevard, where almost the entire police force has gathered this evening, set to take to the 10 freeway and head over to the hospital any second. Now you can see they are on the move as we speak. They have just performed a traffic break on the 10 freeway as they begin to make that procession over to the hospital, an 11-mile ride over to County USC, where they will again receive the bodies and again get out of their cars at County USC to perform a foot escort, a procession from County USC to the coroner's office, which is right next door there in Boyle Heights. You can see the 10 freeway traffic now coming to a standstill as they make room for the El Monte Police Department to get on the freeway and make their way closer to the hospital. Again, this is all happening only a mile away from that horrific crime scene where that shootout took place over on about a mile and a half from here. Upwards of 20 detectives are on the scene right now, sifting through evidence, looking for every bullet casing they could find. And let me tell you something, we caught a really close glimpse of that crime scene, and there are dozens and dozens of bullets, lots of crime scene processing. As Christian mentioned, it's an investigation that will go well into the morning hours here in El Monte. They have their work cut out for them. That is the LA County Sheriff's Department, by the way, that's taking over that investigation. Those are LAPD's Homicide Division handling the investigation where the body of the suspect remains. And again, those two officers, those two fallen officers, declared dead earlier this evening at County USC, where these El Monte police officers will meet their colleagues in just a few short minutes. Mark, back to you.
Yes, as we watch that procession making its way to County USC and then that foot procession from the USC Medical Center to the coroner's office, it's part of pretty much the same complex there in the East Los Angeles area, a matter of about a 10-minute walk from one facility to the other, but it is a walk that will be undertaken with heavy, heavy hearts this evening.
Yeah, it's a somber event every time. Unfortunately, we have seen just too many of these, and in just 24 hours, we've seen 3 law enforcement officers shot in the line of duty. That CHP officer last night in the San Fernando Valley in Studio City rushed to the hospital, remains hospitalized this evening, and now 2 El Monte police officers who have met their fate again at the hands of a gun. And again, they are being taken to County USC, where we see that procession over and over again, and so somber every single time, Mark.
All right, Chris Christie live in Air 7 HD. Thank you. And hello, I'm Mark Brown. Get more great ABC7 content by clicking the subscribe button for our YouTube channel, and download the ABC7 Los Angeles streaming app on Fire TV, Android TV, Apple TV, and Roku to watch on your TV.